Alright, now let's just discuss question number 5 we were earlier discussing. So we have to factorize a cubic polynomial. We need to factorize a cubic polynomial. So how do we factorize a cubic polynomial? When it's a degree 2 polynomial, what we have to do, we can do middle term splitting, but here it is a cubic polynomial. So first we will find one of the factor of this cubic polynomial. So how would we do that? Just look here. Just look here, the constant term is 2. Now prime factors of this constant term can be -1, -2, +1 and +2. Now we will try to find which one of them will be one of the 0 of this polynomial. So let's just check for 1. So P1 we will find it in trial method we are doing. Alright, so this is going to be 1, -2, -1, +2. So -1 +1 -2 +2, you are getting 0. So x is equals to 1. This implies that as 0 is coming, so x is equals to 1 is a 0 of the polynomial px. Fine. Now if x is equals to 1 is a 0, this implies that x minus 1 is a factor of px. Alright. Now if x minus 1 is a factor, so what do you have to do here? Since x minus 1 is a factor, it means when I divide this polynomial with x minus 1, I will get remainder 0 and question will be one of the factors. So just look here. First we will find one of the 0 and then the factor. So I just checked with 2, you can check with 2, -1, -2, wherever you will be getting 0. So just look here, x minus 1 is a factor. X is equals to 1 is a 0, it means x minus 1 is a factor. Alright, so just look here. Now I will divide x cube with x. So I will get x squared. This you have done in 8th standard also, division. Alright, so this x squared multiplied with x minus 1, you will get x cube minus x squared. X squared into x, x cube minus x squared. So this is going to be x cube minus x squared. So this is x cube minus x squared. Now I will change the sign, minus plus. So minus 2x squared plus x squared, plus minus minus. So this is going to be what? Minus x squared, and our next term is what? Minus x. Again what we have to do, we will divide minus x squared with x. So just look here, here we will get what? Minus x. Alright. So here we will get what? Minus x. So I will write minus x here, and then minus x will be multiplied with whole divisor. So minus x into x, minus x squared, minus x into minus 1, it will be plus x. Minus x into x is minus x squared, and minus x into minus 1 will be plus x. So minus x squared plus x. I am writing here minus x squared plus x. Now changing the sign, cancel. Minus x will be minus 2x. Alright. Now next is what? Plus 2. Again we will divide minus 2x with x. So we will get what? We will get minus 2. Fine. Again we will multiply minus 2 with x minus 1. This is same which we used to do in 8th standard. Minus 2 into x, minus 2x. Minus 2 into minus 1 will become plus 2. So this is going to be minus 2x plus 2. Changing the sign, and remainder is 0. Alright, so just look here. As you know, dividend is always equals to divisor into quotient. Just look here. X cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Its two factors are x minus 1 and x square minus x minus 2. It means this dividend, x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 can be written as x minus 1 into this plus remainder is 0. Alright. Now just look here class. This is x minus 1. This is a cubic polynomial and we want 3 factors, and we have just got 2 factors. One of the factor is x minus 1. Other, here it is degree 2. So we can find other 2 factors by middle term splitting because it is degree 2, quadratic. So just look here. How would we do the middle term splitting? We want 2 factors of 2 such that when we multiply them we should get 2, and when we add or subtract them we should get minus x here. So that's what I am going to do. 2 1 ja 2. Just look here why I have taken minus 2x and plus 1x, plus minus minus, and I'll get minus x. Alright. So this is going to be x minus 1, x I'll take common here, here I'll get x minus 2, 1 I'll take common here and I'll get x minus 2. This is middle terms pretty. Now x minus 2 I am taking common and here I'll get x plus 1. So 3 factors of x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 is what? X minus 1, x minus 2 and x plus 1. Alright, just discussing one more question with you so that at least you will be able to understand what is there in these type of question, what is the concept. Okay, alright, so taking one more example. Alright, so part 2 of factorize we have. I want everybody to be attentive. Okay, so first step will be what? What is the constant term? 5. What we want? We just want factors of 5 here. So we'll get 1, minus 1, 5 and minus 5. So I'll put P1 here. This is Px. So 1 cube minus 3 into 1 square minus 9 into 1 minus 5. This will be what? 1 minus 3 minus 9 minus 5. 1 minus 3 is minus 2 minus 9, so it is not equals to 0. So we will not take it. We just want the factor. So we will not take P1. Let's just try with P minus 1. Okay. So hidden trial method I am just doing to find out the 0. If I will be able to find the 0, then only I will be able to find the factor. 3 into minus 1 square, then 9 into minus 1 and we have minus 5. So minus 1 cube will be minus 1. Minus 3 into minus 1 square will be plus 1. Plus 9 and minus 5. So this is going to be what? Just look here. Minus 1 cube is 1. Minus 1, I'm sorry. Minus 3 into minus 1 square will be minus 3 into 1. Minus 9 into minus 9 plus 9 and minus 5. So minus 1, minus 3 plus 9 minus 5. Minus 1 minus 3, 4. 9 minus 5 plus 4. So this is 0. If it is coming 0, this implies that x is equals to minus 1 is a 0 of Px. If x is equals to minus 1 is a 0, so it means x plus 1 is a factor of Px. Just look here, x is equals to minus 1 is a 0. We have discussed this thing in previous questions also, right? So minus 1 will, when it will transpose to left hand side, it will become plus 1. So x plus 1 is a factor of Px. I hope everybody is very much clear with first step. Now next step. Since x plus 1 is a factor, so what we have to do, x plus 1 is a factor, it means x plus 1 we will take divisor and our dividend is this, so that will be, because when if I am saying 10 divided by 2 you will get 5. If 2 is a factor, 5 is also a factor of 10. So I am just trying to find the next factor. How do I do it? X cube divided with x. So this is what? X square. I hope everybody understood. 3, this is 1. 3 minus 1. Or if you don't know how to do it, you can do this thing also. Cancel, so you will get x square. Alright, so this is what? This is x square. Now x square multiplied with whole divisor. First term, x square into x, x cube. X square into plus 1 plus x square. Please take care of the sign. This is very much important. Minus 3x square minus x square minus 4x square. Then we have minus 9x. Again, we will divide minus 4x square with x. So we will get minus 4x. So this is what? Minus 4x. Now minus 4x multiplied with x, minus 4x square. Minus 4x multiplied with plus 1, you will get minus 4x. Again, we will change the signs. So minus 9x plus 4x will be minus 5x, and here we have minus 5. Again, what we have to do? We will divide minus 5x with first term of the here, first term of the remainder, first term of the divisor. This is minus 5. Now minus 5 multiplied with x, minus 5x. Minus 5 multiplied with plus 1, minus 5. Changing the sign, plus, cancel, cancel, and remainder will be 0. Remainder will be 0. This implies that this x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5. I hope everybody is very much clear with second step. First step, we'll find the 0 and then the factor. If x is equals to minus 1 is a 0, when you will transpose x plus 1 it will become. So x plus 1 will be factor. If it is a factor, it means we can divide and find out the next factor. So here x cube minus 3x square minus 9x minus 5 can be written as, you must be knowing, if I am just dividing 10 with 2, I'll get this. So 2 into 5 is again 10. That's what I am doing here. So x square minus 4x minus 5 into x plus 1. Now only two factors we have got. We want three factors. So how would we do? We'll just middle term splitting will do. 5 1 5. I hope everybody knows, class, why I am not taking positive 5 and positive x minus, why I am taking minus 5x plus x. Because we are not supposed to change the value of the terms. We can just split it. First term x square minus 5x plus x, you will get minus 4x, and here minus 7. Now I am taking common here x, so x minus 5, and here I am taking 1 common, so x minus 5 and then x plus 1. This is x minus 5, this is x plus 1, and we have x plus 1. So three factors are x minus 5, x plus 1 and x plus 1. Suppose now they asked you to find out the 0 also. So since three factors are there, so 3 zeros will be there. How would you find out? You remember? So we just need to find out the 0. So we will put it equals to 0. X minus 5 will be equals to 0. So x is equals to 5. Then we have x plus 1 equals to 0. Then we get x is equals to minus 1. And then we get again x plus 1 equals to 0. So two zeros are same. Alright. Now the two questions of this part, question number 5, part 3 and 4, you just need to try it by your own, and then we'll discuss these questions in the next video. Thank you so much.